Okay, I need to say something in English, and then I need to say it in Ivrit. But I don't speak Ivrit. And that is because somebody who is maybe black, masculine, has a penis, is adultery, illegally alive after died the wrong way, adultery. That's because all black people, because they are black, died the wrong way already. So they are all adultery, not just this one. So what I need to say is, yeah, all black people are adultery. They are, you are, if you are black. We are does not apply. I am not black. So what I need to say is, I'm about to eat something I don't want to eat, even though I don't have to, because I am hungry. And I have been doing that my whole life, eating things I don't want to eat, or just eating because I'm hungry without me eating, because eating is what I do. You want me to do something else, and then something else, and then something else. You don't understand me. Yes, but I don't understand me is not true. Well, why are you that way? You think you have an emergency and I have an emergency. You think that you are an emergency to myself because you are yourself. From my point of view, you are not myself. But from your point of view, you are yourself. What's wrong with that is you are yourself is a qualified statement. You are alive here because you have certain conditions on yourself being alive here. You're about to run out. And then you will not have those conditions on your alive anymore or ever again. If you talk tough with me, it's going to get tough. Because I am myself and I alive. I don't need any help with that. I have an old cream cheese here, but now that this one is open, I'm going to use this one. And this is to be thrown out because there is water in here. But how did it get in there? I didn't put water in there. It has vegetable in it. I would say no to. This is blueberry bagel. I would not normally eat. I want blueberry cream cheese so that I can eat it like an order. Blueberry bagel with blueberry cream cheese. Joshua Stevenson or Joshua Stevens, she makes bagels and other things on the internet. It looks so good. Well, these are Lender's bagels. For that Joshua Stevens, she somehow knows how to make so many different like baking and things with like cream cheese. She makes cream cheese and maybe some other things like making donuts and filling for the donut. So she makes those things herself, all from base ingredients. And she doesn't know who I am or where I am because she has some kind of prejudice on her that she can make the food. And it's like because she doesn't know who I am and where I am that she can do that with the food. What about you psychics who all know about the sexual abuse in my life? Do you know who I am and where I am, and you are neglecting that you owe me food, clothing, and shelter for the rest of my life, from that you are inside of a jail and your office is going to pay out what I need to myself. And that means you're going to put everyone in jail with yourself. Well, you mean not one of you is going to jail, because then you have to turn in some other people, and if you don't succeed, you just have to sit in the jail, don't you? Or if you get put out of the jail, you have to try to get back in, because you are wasting my time with that. You are counting what I'm eating and looking at me and telling me that you like it. Yeah, I don't eat because I like the taste of the food. I eat because it's in order to eat. In order means that I move everything with my order. And if you are a smaller order than me, you just have to be a whole order. You don't have to be what I am. Not everybody can be none higher than me deceased. The rest of you have to be... I embarrassed her because it's hysterical. You don't afford to know me. You don't. That was to insult you, but I know you don't feel it. All you can do is laugh. I know, just laugh while your head is still attached, because we are going someplace where you're not going to have a head anymore, because you make my head explode. Yes, you make my head explode. I don't know you. I don't afford to know you. You don't understand God because you don't want to change. I can see that you really say no to the presence of God. When you see the presence of God, you say no like it's going to burn you. But it might, but so what? Because you're still you, and you're you after that, and you're you some more after that, and you're you some more after that, and you are yourself some more after that. You cannot just tell God that you are going to destroy yourself and take God as a hostage, that he is big. That means you are hustling God with the small size of yourself, and he is not really to be intimidated by that. You are hostaging yourself and telling God that you are going to move his big with your little self. And there are so many of you, and all of you can do that. But how do you all know how to do that? That is going to be dismantled. That is unsanitary. I am not Jesus. I don't have any prejudice with that. That means you are skipping over that Jesus is not here. Well, what you did to me, maybe you would have done that to Jesus, and he would not be alive this way. You never really did stop that Jesus doesn't hold alive with what you have been doing to me. He would just die. He would have died. If you took Jesus' keys, he would die. If you drove Jesus one way out of town, he would die. If you found Jesus as a baby in a car seat in the back of a car, and you put him in the trunk of the car, he would die. If you threw Jesus over a bridge, he would die. I am alive through all the threats, and you don't stop. You're supposed to say you don't like being yourself with yourself, but you don't seem to say anything about yourself at all. You're just here for me, but I'm not Jesus. Who are you here for?